The next step in our drawing is we're going to try and get the general area of our middle pepper. Okay? I'm going to say maybe the pepper goes up about from this, like right here, and so I'm put a little mark like that. And I'm looking at how far down it goes from maybe here down to here. Maybe in here somewhere like that. So I'm just guessing. And then the width, say that it's probably about this wide here and maybe about this wide here. It's almost the same width on the sides on that. And then the thing of it is this distance right here, from here to here and from here to here are pretty similar. And so this should be about the same distance here. Maybe out a little more. And so how tall it's going to be. Now I'm just going to, and it's kind of squarish. It's almost a rounded rectangle. So if I put some lines in here just to start out with and take them across like this, and then take it straight down to start out with and make it a little rounded like this. Now I know that my pepper is inside that little box somewhere. And so as I look at it, I said, well, it's not exactly perfect. A little bit like that right here, correct? And then it kind of rounds down to the bottom where it touches. And then it has a little bit of an up right here. And then it comes down a little bit here. This on the same side over here, this sticks out the furthest, and it kind of comes down. And then it's kind of rounded. Now my top part right here, one, and then two, right there, and then three. And so if I just wanted to start with that and say, well, there's one bump, right like that, and then the next bump comes up about like this, just a little bump like this. And then behind, right here, like that. And then there's another little bump right here. This outline of my pepper is I do have a stem piece that's coming out to the side like this. And then it comes up and then it curls down. Looks like a faucet. And so that's that part. Now on the inside here, I can come back in and erase this stuff out after I get my pepper in there. So there's pepper, kind of like that. Well, let's get this little part right here. Now if you draw lightly, you can erase your lines, your guidelines, pretty easily. And so that allows me to draw my pepper, my yellow pepper in the middle. And so that's looking pretty good. Yellow pepper. I'll finish this off just a little bit. Maybe this comes down just a little bit more, like that. And so that's a pretty even pepper. Let's go ahead and while we're drawing value shapes, what I mean by value shapes is this. You'll notice that there's a dark shape right here. And that shape is where we're going to put in our darkest value. So if I start here on the side, shape, and it's kind of an organic shape as it comes down here. Doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, and then just kind of curves up onto the side like that. And so that's my dark shape right here. Off of that, we're going to have our next darkest shape, and it comes up about, and then when it comes down kind of straight, and then it curves off here over to the side. Area right in here, a little bit of a reflected light area that I'm going to put in like that. And then up here, you'll notice there's a little bit of a darker area. Little triangle piece right here, right? And then on the front side, part of that bump, there's a little lighter area. And so I'm going to draw that in here. And then down below, there's a little bit of a lighter area. It's kind of like a and it takes up that much space. Now there's other parts of it inside here, like there's a little bit of a light yellow area right in here, and so there's some lighter areas just inside that we can kind of draw. It's just slightly lighter in there, and so that's going to be our lightest area, like that. So when we paint him, we're going to be concerned with these small areas here first. Then we're going to do these ones second. Then we're going to go to this large. Get this guy in here, then this one, and then this one, and then our stem. And so that is how shapes for a given pepper. We're going to do that with these other peppers as well, and then we got to get our here at the bottom. So that's kind of what we're about. And so the peppers are not too complicated in their shapes, and that's good for us.